Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by Georgia, about to kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas's offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
Makes his connection. Oh, what a move to get open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here's the handoff. They tried it again and got the same result. They'll get nothing and like it. Now they're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He leaves it with the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, The teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Off play action. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He caught it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's perfect. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. Unloads quickly. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Finds his tight end. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and
It's complete. A huge pickup. Nothing but green ahead. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Makes the quick grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got him downfield. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
when you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touch.
Can anyone catch it? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown Longhorns! A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
Georgia, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The hand to the running back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it down the left side. He's loose. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team out there getting set. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Quick strike complete. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. A new set of downs after the completion. Off play action on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Going up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. To the ground to try to move the chains. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Murray. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. He'll come out throwing on first down. Takes the easy completion. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Trying to convert this second and short. Give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. On second down, they'll take to the air. Finds the tight end. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the lone running back. Sweet feet on the move. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
Here comes the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rutgers. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the running back. Running with power. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Comes out throwing on first down. He looks that one in nicely. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Buys a little time. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Fast motion from the offense. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the 1st. The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He's got it down the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab over the middle. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll throw it on first down. He makes the connection. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Dances away from the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the Madden, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Bowling Green. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The RPO, it's complete. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. Pulls and throws out the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000.
Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, Dogs. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Leaves it with the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grab behind the line. It's Cabrera. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off play action. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Back to the air one more time. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react to getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Wide out in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
Brings up second down.
They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Give to the single back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a nice run there. And I tell you, Texas has always been a place where there have been outstanding running backs. This guy is the next in line. He's got vision, he's got speed, he's got power. It always seems like it takes multiple defenders to bring him down. Huge weapon in this offense.
He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Drills him with the stiff arm. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. He's got the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. right down the boulevard. They go 83 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Texas, 35.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the offense on first down. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd down play from the gun. Dumps it off in the flats. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Here comes the Texas offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to come into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Syracuse.
He's looking to throw it.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On second down, wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's on target and complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's back to throw on second down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on third. He caught it! Touchdown, Longhorns! And how about this offensive show so far?
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Make this extra point, and they could go to the halftime locker room with a lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, men. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Going to the run to start this second half. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Running back goes in motion. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Murray. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And that's another first down.
He wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They keep attacking through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This offense has a second down play. Now the play fake. Gets open down the middle. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They're trying to get to him. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He wants to throw it. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. The inside handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes the catch. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The play-action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Murray. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun, running back gets to give. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Trying to get to him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Murray. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Leaves it with the back.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got it set up on the outside. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. out of the shotgun on third down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They're working that left side. Quick with the spin move. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll run it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Off the RPO, complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
It's a great job by the defense disguising what they're doing pre-snap to post-snap. You've got guys dropping back into zone coverage. Quarterback and offensive line think they're only rushing 3 or 4 guys max, but they blitz from the second level, and that's what was able to help them get home.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Off play action. Now rolling to the left. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for space. It's Rasmussen. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. He's looking to throw it. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to USC. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Motion from the offense. Hits the spin cycle. Powers through the defender. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll give it on the counter. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down coming up. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He's right on target. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. He's looking for a man on second down. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Down in possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And now on second down for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Wants to throw on second down. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll give it to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The running back has it. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight end getting vertical. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Rasmussen. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the ground with the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He finds his man. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns are on the move. Wide out in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Grab near the marker. It's Fuller. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Complete. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They want to just keep throwing it. got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on them. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires into the end zone. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first. Your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Here comes the Texas offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 12 over Bowling Green. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tip ball put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. In 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. This one's complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll try to run for it. Keeps the legs moving. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Going up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Dogs are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Using his legs, it's Rasmussen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, nice to have a QB that's focused, in the moment, doesn't get routed. You can tell, drops back the pass, makes a great throw, threads it into the end zone, and this team now has the lead in the 4th quarter, right where they want to be.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Stopped after making the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Finds his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Oh, he has to find a way to keep his feet in bounds there. He would have had the 1st down after making the catch. As it is, they'll turn it over on downs. The give to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground, and they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They want that clock to run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. To the air on 1st down. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The aerial assault continues. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air. But a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Finds his man and they convert. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. They'll throw it on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Getting some heat. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Pass to the end zone. Caught for a touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
How about the offense in that situation to come up so big? The place is going bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute. And you just put 6 on the board and have a chance to kick this PAT and tie the game.
Now this to tie it up, heading to the break. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Power ahead. He will not make it to the end zone. The two-point conversion attempt fails, and they are still down by one here deep in the game. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He wants a big play here late. Touchdown, Longhorns! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone, or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.